every like February 10th, poutine and potatoes at your basement door. He's gonna slink out of there, and you can catch him and ask him any question you want.
So it looks like we are about to begin.
And it does indeed look like we're off there going through Ceres Station. Pretty typical blue area. Not really a whole lot to talk about with Ceres.
It looks like Gameaholic actually started about 7 seconds late.
That's a bold move. We'll see if it pays off.
Gameaholic is so good that he can give Richman3mm a 7-second lead and still catch up.
Gameaholic just now getting to Ridley. We'll see if Richmond makes a mistake in here and doesn't take the hits he needs. But he gets back in time. So 5 hits against Ridley, and then they take off because self-destruct sequence gets set. This game is really about just blowing up large things, like the Ceres colony, the planet,
the baby.
Jeez. Baby thumps in chat already. Spoilers.
The ghost elephant.
The ghost elephant, all the bosses, like Kraid.
Kraid?
Yes.
Well, Kraid is bigger than Ridley.
He is, and he explodes in a much less satisfying fashion. Actually, does he explode? He just kind of sinks into the ground.
So Ridley's superpowers are Ridley can hit off planet.
Yes.
Kraid's superpower is Kraid is really big. Wait, can Fantoons get off planet?
We think Fantoon is stuck there because he's a ghost elephant. We think he's attached to that ship and can only go, it's kind of like a restraining order, but he can only go, 150 yards out of the ship. He can't go any further.
So do you think that Dragon can get to the bottom of the Colosseum? Because the top of the Precious Room is not underwater, but the bottom of the Colosseum is.
We think that Dragon can tunnel her way there, yes, because she does go off screen multiple times during that fight.
Ah, that would be it. One of these days we're gonna get into the Colosseum and get caught by Dragon.
Richmond with very nice move fall to start. Looks like Gameaholic not gonna be using them. We'll see if Richmond gets pitless.
We'll see. Oh, it looks like Gameaholic is not going to be using them.
Richmond's run looks kind of shameful. There was a pit there that we saw. Good old pits of shame.
Richmond about to pick up the best item in the game.
Morphing ball, absolutely. That is an item that you don't know you're missing until you don't have it for 2 to 3 hours of a run.
And it's actually fascinating to map out the planet. Where you can get, where you can't get without it.
Absolutely. Between the world randos that you can do for this game, between the Link to the Past, Super Metroid crossover randos, you really find out where Morph Ball can and can't get you. Very
We're
nice.
turning the beautiful construction zone up. Gameaholic also with a very good construction zone. Let's see how both of these runners do in the climb. Do you know which climbs either of these runners do?
We do not, but we are about to find out. It's looking like Richmond's going to go with the right side wall climb.
We were going to guess Behemoth for Richmond, and then wall jump for Gameaholic, but maybe we're way off.
You are already wrong on the one for Richmond. We will see what Gameaholic decides to do here.
Looks like a right side.
Indeed it does. So 2 right side climbs today. It's really interesting how the climb at all levels of gameplay teaches you how to climb. Whether you're just starting out and doing wall jumps, or you want to start to learn ledge grabs, so you start doing a behemoth climb.
Or if you're playing the game casually and trying to figure out jumping.
Yeah, like just the first time you're ever jumping. Exactly. Richman having a really nice Bob Trezo fight there. Unfortunately takes 1 hit, but that shouldn't be an issue with drop placement.
That looked very close to not getting all 5 missiles, but he does get all. They do get all 5 missiles, and let's see what Richmond does for Terminator. Looks like they're going for the just a normal full run speed setup, and gets it.
Terminator is one of those rooms where if we don't get the good setup like Richmond got there, we just don't know what to do with it.
And Richmond goes for the missile rather than missile P rather than missile P missile. Is Richmond gonna go up the red tower? Is Richmond doing a new route?
It looks like he's setting up for it. We don't know offhand what his current PB is, but we didn't think he did new route. But that
we just looked it up, and it was a 51.
51. Whoa. Let's see if he decides to go up.
It could be Hundo muscle memory or something. Or it could be a race safety strat.
Oh, Gameaholic jumping over that E-tank, go for that E-tank skip, but decides to go back for it there. Thought we were about to see some new strats.
Going for the pirate kills just as a race safety strat makes a lot of sense because runners have died in Kraid's lair. Yeah, everybody's had a death to mini Kraid, and you don't want that to happen during a race.
Not us. Gameaholic with a nice mock ball in the early supers.
That is a 750 charge. That is a very good time.
Really, really good time.
Like with that sort of time, Richmond looks like he's on PB pace.
Air Theta, careful there. There's always a first for everything. Don't curse yourself.
If you die to mini Kraid, you get a PB the next run. It's not really a curse.
It is if it happens during the tournament.
But you still get the PB next run. Oh, Richmond is going up.
So it looks like y'all were going to be seeing either a HBJ at the moat or a free WJ. We'll see what Richmond goes for. We feel like, for some reason, we feel like he's going to go for the horizontal bomb jump over the free WJ, though.
So this is going to be really interesting. Richmond is going for an incredibly deadly route. And new route is incredibly punishing, where every little movement mistake can cost you some HP, and it's incredibly, incredibly punishing of every little mistake that you make. Which is why you normally don't see anybody. Which is why you normally see only very, very good players going for it. That's not to say that Richmond isn't very, very good, but...
So the really awesome thing about the route that Richmond's running is that we're going to get to see everybody's favorite beam, Spazer. Best beam in the game, if you ask us. And it looks like he's going for a very wise safety save. We definitely agree with this. Meanwhile, Gameaholic going for the Sloter's refill there. Unfortunately, took a lot of damage.
Spades are so important that it's been in almost every world record recently.
And it was also in a charity marathon too.
It was.
It was in a couple charity marathons recently. That's how important it is. Looks like Gameaholic not going to be picking up Spacer. It is a strat, though, that we can agree with, skipping it, because, you want to save that time. It does take time to go up there and get
Costs about 25 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot. Richman with the setup for CWJ here, going for it. He's going to land. Yeah, not gonna get it, but we'll see if he goes for the backup HBJ.
So, the room that Richman is in is ridiculously hard, and
we were waiting for him to nail that first try and just be like ridiculously hard.
That's still ridiculously hard. Like, even if Richman gets this like third try, he's still making it look way easier than it actually is.
Absolutely. And kapop, there it is, third try. Making it look way easier than it is. The HPJ is a strat that we're not overly consistent with. We think the CWJ is easier, but seeming like Richman much prefers that horizontal bomb jump, so good on him for getting across.
If you're just picking up the room for the first time, CWJ is definitely easier than HPJ because it's only 2 inputs, whereas HPJ has a ridiculous number of inputs.
Meanwhile, Gameaholic starting the Dance of Death with Kraid. Very nice.
Gets a quick kill.
Blocking
Doesn't even die to mini Kraid.
Absolutely. Blocks Kraid at the door, says, "You're not getting into prom. Turn around. Go home." And
meanwhile, we're seeing everybody's favorite ghost elephant.
Everyone compliment Fantoon. Oh, it's too late now. We're already past the first pattern. Compliment him for a good second round pattern. Oh, there you go. Got that fast second round. Going for those Dopplers.
That is excellent Fantoon RNG. That's... What?
What?
Is it 3 fasts?
That was 3 fasts, y'all. Oh, the unfortunate enrage. But Richman with the wall jumping pseudo screw, never gonna get hit by them flames, so good strat there to use.
3 fasts is 1 out of 256. 4 fasts?
What is this? Wow, y'all, 4 fasts. We need a clip of that.
That is 1 in 256.
Someone needs to clip that. 4 fasts in a row. That's just insane. Rich getting the good RNG. Hopefully not using up all his luck on those fast patterns. Unfortunately, Gameaholic missing this Nova or Sova or Gamer there.
Richman with a beautiful ceiling clip effortlessly. So Richman is very quickly going to be approaching bowling, which is one of the rooms that can just kill you no matter how good you are at the game. Wow, that was such a great attic end. Missile super so quickly.
Rich just having absolutely amazing movement this run.
And that ammo count too.
charge.
A very nice 2-spike.
Gameaholic entering Rising Tides room here. Gonna just be mock-balling across the floor. Makes his way to the real final boss of the game, King Cack.
Ooh, yes, this is one of the hardest rooms of the game. No matter how good you are at the game, you can always get wrecked here.
This really should be rebranded as the worst room of the game.
So the reason why the worst room in the game originally got its name, according to the lore that we were told, is because people were having trouble figuring out a strat for it. But now that the strat exists, King Cack is the worst room in the game. Richman with the flawless exit after gravity.
Richman is just motoring mad fast, y'all. Beautiful trip across that moat, too. Well, Gameaholic...
Yes, that's a very nice bounce ball.
Gonna pick up speed, gotta go fast.
So do you think... So you're expecting that... So we expect Richman to go fight Ridley before Kraid, which means that if he misses Lava Spark, then he's gonna take extra damage from having to do a gravity jump without Varia.
We think going down to Kraid first would definitely be the safer route, especially for a race. So yeah, we'll see where he decides to go at this point.
Gameaholic entering the cargo room, which actually has a cargo in it.
Oh, God, there it is. There's that, y'all.
First.
That was not us this time. We just want to point that one out. For the first time, that was not us.
Richard picking up arguably the best beam in the game.
Not arguably the best beam in the game. It is the best beam in the game. Let's be real. How can it be bad? It's in the current world record run. Clearly, world record is free with Spazer.
Oh, he is going to kill Kraid first.
So it looks like, yeah, Richman going to Kraid doing that Captain Picard route. Shout out to Hip for the name of that route. PKRD.
So, you'd lose a little bit of time in Kraid's lair by not having Speed Booster right now, but that's only about 10 seconds, so... Gameaholic making his way through Bubble Mountain. With a beautiful shot cargo there.
Richman starting his dance of death with Kraid. We'll see if he stops him at the door or if Kraid looks young enough to get into prom.
Looks like we're going to see a 2-missile kill.
It looks like he's switching back over to the charge method.
Oh
no! And Kraid in the prom.
We think happened. We think he thought that he got a missile in on the first round, so we only needed 3 supers.
Oh no!
That had to have been what happened.
Well, thankfully, Richman found Kraid had gotten into prom and kicked him out right quick after he stood up. So
this also means that Richman's gonna have an extra E-tank for Lower Norfair. Unfortunately, Gameaholic jumping straight into the Yapping Maw.
Yapping Maw.
So Gameaholic coming up in the red tower without ice, so this is always one of the trickier rooms in the game, regardless. you could be a world record holder, and this room is still awful and never free.
Going up Red Tower, that shot we don't think is going to be far enough to the right.
Yeah, we don't. No, that shot actually might have been far. The second one might have been far enough to the right. Oh, killing 2 of those.
So, not a bad strat if you're not too familiar or used to doing Red Tower. Killing any one of those turtles there is definitely beneficial to getting up Red Tower. Unfortunately
for that idea, early ice only actually costs about 5 seconds from unpausing it and then pausing it again, so... In a race setting where you aren't that comfortable with the red power, it's probably just faster to get ice. Richman doing the beautiful exit of high jump boots. The beautiful new route exit, which looks so ridiculous and beautiful.
It goes through that gamer, doesn't it? The power bomb?
Yep.
Alright, y'all, Gameaholic going up to the wreck ship. Y'all, get those compliments out and ready so we can see another fast, just never stop the fastest run. Hopefully, Richmond did not take all the fastest from Gameaholic.
So, do you think we're going to get to see an ice stare?
No. Doubtful. We think he's just going to do the normal strat in Bubble Mountain.
That's sad, but we think you're right. The ice stare is one of the most beautiful strats that...
It's a ridiculous strat.
It's a ridiculous strat, but it's utterly beautiful.
Alright, so it looks like some of the compliments are coming in already. Fanny, you are fly, coming in from Kip. Fantoon, we like your eye. We think it's really beautiful and it complements your overall ghostness.
Fantoon, we like the look of your eye with all the missiles in it.
Fantoon, we think when you're a baby is cold stare, you're absolutely adorable.
Gameaholic taking a risk sparking that low. The way that Deer Force laid out the blocks actually means that you can end up crashing on the first after the first 45-degree block.
That is something we've actually had happen to us recently. Farming up these atomics, we actually like this strat here. This is a strat we did really early on when we had first started running, and it's certainly one that we approve of if you're not comfortable going in with your current energy onto Fantoon.
So we timed it, and it's actually more time efficient to end your spark over the ocean early by bonking than it is to farm the atomics.
Richmond with the really nice...
Which is just a little timing detail.
Alright, so hoping for fast patterns. Oh.
Fantoon is adopted. That's why nobody likes him.
That's so terrible.
Fantoon, nothing but a smelling Grundy pirate? No wonder why we're not getting fast.
Yeah, y'all are like,
Fantoon.
Why are y'all doing this to Gameaholic? Like, we blame chat now for Gameaholic's non-fast patterns. Y'all gotta be so mean. Gameaholic, when you watch this back, blame chat for your Fantoon pattern. Y'all, look.
You don't have to be mean to Fantoon.
Yeah. Exactly, Kip. Exactly, Kip. Like Fantoon has feelings.
Gameaholic with the diagonal Doppler. Angled up Doppler right there.
That's actually
Absolutely beautiful.
yeah, really slick. Yeah.
And Gameaholic finishing off the ghost elephant.
So yeah, you are correct. He also did another set of 3 there at the very end. So Richmond setting up for the lava spark here. We'll see if he fortunately doesn't get it.
But he does a Varia, which is a huge safety here.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's gonna go for the Ridley X Factors. He's gonna go for the Ridley X Factors.
Very nice lava dive. First try there by Richmond on that gravity jump.
Those Ridley X Factors are not easy, and you have to do them really, really well to actually save time. For a long time, Zost was the only person going for those X Factors.
Very nice down back there by Rich. Going for the fast pillars without opening the other door. Oh my gosh, y'all, what a short charge that was.
We have one vote for Richmond going, wow, this worst room. This worst room.
Wow,
That was flawless.
Richmond is just flying, y'all.
So far, a flawless amphitheater too. Wow.
While Gameaholic working his way through the attic, did not go for the attic spark, maybe not accustomed to it.
Wow, he gets this spark too. Unfortunately, misses both drops, but... Wow, this lower Norfair has been amazing. Taskbot would not be able to do anywhere near this good. Taskbot wouldn't be able to finish the game.
Taskbot got a 41 series.
Taskbot is not able to finish the game, and never will be on vanilla hardware. So, Gameaholic is going to bop Taskbot here.
Oh geez, unfortunately Richmond taking a extra bop there on the Kego through the platform. No, Taskbot was not a 44 series, was it? Wasn't it like a 41?
No, it was a 44.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a low 44. But Richmond, Gameaholic can use power bombs. Taskbot cannot. Taskbot lacks that power.
Power bombs is where Taskbot draws the line.
Taskbot has ethical concerns about using power bombs.
So Richmond starting the fight with Ridley, already on those power bombs. We are indeed going to see these X Factors.
We're so impressed that Richmond is going for these X Factors. Wow!
One of those got eaten by the tail, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter. He got he got 2 X Factors in, solid X Factors in, without taking any damage for either of them.
Ice and Spazer back on, finish up the fight here. Looks like he's
so unfortunately, because Richmond only got 2 X Factors, he's actually losing time with going for the X Factors. The X Factors are so tight timing-wise that it's really the 4th one that saves the time.
So what some of y'all are seeing Rich do a little bit sometimes is you'll see him when he's over on the far left corner on the pogo pattern, you'll see him jump sometimes, and that's to prevent the charge beam shot from getting caught by Ridley's tail.
This Ridley is so impressive.
Gameaholic going down to wow, sorry, we just completely forgot the whole route of this game. It's going down to Meridia.
Our eyes are just glued to this Ridley fight. It's so good.
Yeah, but he can just crouch and turn around for that. Like, if sometimes, like, a lot of times if you don't jump when you have Spazer, we've seen it hit that tail, but we could be wrong on that, on our reasoning for that.
That was actually really close at the end, but flawlessly completes Ridley.
Looks like he's gonna take the safety of the Ridley tank. We certainly can't blame him for that, especially with 82 energy being in lower north air. Everything hits like a truck down here.
It looks like Gameaholic is going to be our first one, the bot wound, and then the shrimp. Richman is very much so ahead right now, at least we think. Oh! Gameaholic is going from Aqueduct Missile Supers.
We certainly can't blame him for this if he's not feeling comfortable. But we don't know if that's the case. Could just want him. But again, nothing wrong with getting safeties in a run.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. We've seen what happens in Torian if you don't have those safeties sometimes already in this tournament. So.
He didn't get left side supers or crab supers, so we think he does know Zeb skip. So the the supers are a safety for Botwin and Dragon.
Good old trolley bot wound. That terrible, terrible hitbox.
So, one of the things that newer runners might not realize is that the time lost by early ice is entirely from unequipping and then re-equipping ice for X factors. Gameaholic has not X factored Baboon or Fantoon, so that means that he could have just gotten early ice and saved time at the Red Tower.
Richman with a really nice 3 Musketeers. Holy moly, tanks the first one, morphs under the second, and ball overhead to the third.
Gameaholic farming up supers before Dragon. That's really, really smart, especially if you're fighting the shrimp and not be able to shine spark consistently.
Oh, and
unfortunately, Goop's the happy.
Props farming going for it though.
Farming up missiles before is really, really smart because it's 20 supers to kill Dragon, and especially if you can't spark consistently, having those extra supers will help a lot.
Unfortunately, not getting the final jump up there. We'll have to wall jump up that last little pillar there.
And here we have our first instance of the shrimp. Unfortunately, taking a boot from the turret. Let's see what strat Gameaholic goes for here.
Looks like
Gameaholic is going to charge.
So this to us is, you know, like super props to Gameaholic because we were seeing in chat that he doesn't have sub hour yet. So Sparking Dragon.
Dragon is not easy at all.
No, Not at all. It's not something we would expect out of someone who doesn't run sub-hours. The fact that he is, like, mad props to him.
Yeah, these short charges are not easy, especially under like this much pressure.
Yeah, like.
And that's a Dragon with a third of her life gone. And this is a swoop. Richmond's stealing all the RNG here.
Wow.
Wow.
Very
That
nice.
was a really good, clever strat from Gameaholic. Spark the swoops, and then pump the rest of the supers in on the first boot. That's actually a really, really clever strat. We like it a lot. All happy? Nope.
Nope, just a halfie.
Missed the down grab.
So we've heard kind of varying differences on the halfie. Is it really does it really actually save much time, or is it just kind of a strat?
It saves about 1 second. We believe Andrew has a comparison video about it. The halfie is mostly as a way to bail on the full halfie if you mess it up.
Fair.
Because it definitely saves several seconds over a missed halfie. A lot of the difference is because you can do a jump at the beginning of a big jump at the beginning of the halfie climb room if you're not going for it.
Looks like Gameaholic taking the upper path here in Pack Alley.
Dodging all the spikes too. Richmond not getting the best RNG.
I'm giving him that goop pattern. We'll see what the rest of the patterns turn out to be. Oh wow!
Wow, that was a beautiful catch of this.
And oh, unfortunately, no blue suit there.
That was a beautiful catch of Dragon's delayed left swoop. Gameaholic, the first one to plasma. Oh, that's why Richmond was going for that so much. Because no space jump in new route. Gameaholic is doing a great job, and this is not an easy game at all. Gameaholic is really fighting here. And as you saw with the Dragon strat, coming up with really, really creative strats. Richmond with a beautiful block ball. Poppy is an empress.
That's the best chat response ever, though. Anyway, meanwhile, Gameaholic space jumping through one of two anxiety rooms. You fall in that sand, and you never know if you're gonna get out of that. It's just so anxiety filling.
Richmond with a powerbomb farm.
Just making his way up to Torian and Mother Brain Beyond.
Richmond is taking it super safe. Richmond farmed up 6 supers.
We certainly don't blame him with how some of the previous tournament matches have gone with some bad Torian RNG, so it's definitely not a strat we can fault him for. Gameaholic going in to pick up his ice beam from the Ice Palace.
Gameaholic going for the spark there.
Spark.
That suggests that Gameaholic is going to pick up the Nutella refill. Because you definitely want all the health you can get when you're going into lower Norfair.
Air Theta, true, but you also forget we're commentating and have a knack for curses. We're honestly surprised more runners don't take extra safeties when we're doing commentary, let's be real.
It's okay. All the bad RNG that all the other runners have gotten was given back to Richmond and good RNG for that Phantoon.
Yeah, like, absolutely. God, what was that? 4 fasts he had?
Wow, Gameaholic is doing the Muckball Ice Escape.
Oh, and unfortunately just misses it. Looks like, he's still gonna go take the northern route, so...
That means that there's no Nutella refill. That means that the Spark was just lost HP that he's not getting back. Now we are curious how farming a power bomb there compares to farming it in the chronic boost route.
Sorry, where's the power bomb farmed again? Oh, in the farm room? Oh, in Speedway.
The frogs.
Yeah, well, oh, that's a good question. Anyway, Richmond going through Torian. Let's for Rich's sake, let's certainly hope this good RNG of his continues. Sitting on 20, 10, and 5, looking pretty good right now.
2010 is great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Wow.
Alright, 20 and 8, so we'll probably be using reds on this one, yeah. Yeah.
Especially in a race setting.
Oh, 20 and 8. Alright, so this is still doable.
So this means that Baby Skip is not really viable.
There's a couple of options he has. The one that we have chosen in the past before, in fact our last race, was you can red the first red door, get the refill, and then take the 3 reds to the Ghidorah door, which is the eye door, which leads you at and then just green the last door, which leaves you at 17-7. There's a few other options as well, but that's the one that we know offhand.
It's never better to red the Ghidorah door than green it, unless you're gonna get a refill after you red it. That's the only reason to red a Ghidorah door.
Yeah, but 17-7 works. Like you still have 2 missiles leeway then. And if he decides to, like, cause he can't super the red door and then use another super, like he's out of supers then, and then he has to take a double refill. Because if you use reds at all on these red doors, you're gonna have to come back for a refill. Unless we're mistaken.
So it's still better to just use the super, because the super is equivalent to 3 missiles on Mother Brain 1, and it just opens the Ghidorah door faster.
Yeah, but you still have to go back for the refill though.
Nope. Like this.
But he opened the first red door with reds and refilled it. Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, you opened the first red door with reds and then refilled.
Okay.
Very smartly saving. This Mother Brain 1 could easily soft lock.
So now the thing is, though, he's going to be at 15. Because you can do it 26. You can do it 26. We keep forgetting you can do it 26.
Yep.
That's where our failing is coming in. We keep forgetting that 26 is a viable option.
Ammo management Empress here.
Yeah, that we supposedly made a whole spreadsheet about this.
So, Gameaholic is having a beautiful lower Norfair, taking it very, very safe, which is very smart. This is not a room that any of these rooms could kill you, really.
So
he managed
sorry, go ahead.
And he managed to make it through Amphitheater without
So
getting
it
hit.
looks like either way you end up, whether you go in 17-7 or 26, you still end up with 2 missiles of leeway.
Yep. And that's why it's better to use the red super on the Ghidorah, because you just have to wait for your toothless eye opens.
That makes sense. Makes sense now.
Cutting it very close with his onion rings, but getting by. So one thing to note is that Gameaholic did not. Wow. Gameaholic sparking it.
We think we saw in chat earlier someone was saying that Gameaholic's done a few RVO runs as well. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he's definitely got knowledge of the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that makes us way less scared for the fact that he skipped Firefleet.
How many shots is it for Richmond right now? Like total from the start of Mother Brain?
60. And 15 and 14 from the start of the catch-up phase. Wow! Wow, that pattern. That was onion ring, bomb, onion rings, catch-up. That is one of the worst patterns that Mother Brain 2 can give you. And Richmond has successfully gotten past it. So is Richmond on PB pace? We think that Richmond might be on PB pace right now.
Yeah, like he has a 51 any percent time.
Yeah.
This is definitely PB pace. That's what we were hearing in chat earlier, that he had a 51 any percent.
Yeah, so this is definitely PB pace.
Huge PB for him. Oh, his PB is 47.23?
Oh.
Who lied to us earlier and told us it was a 51?
That was probably us, not misremembering what we read.
Who debated us?
That was probably us. Okay, so if Richmond can get to the ship in the next 15 seconds, Richmond's still gonna PB. We're cheering for you.
We're cheering for you, Richmond. You got this. As debated as we were, you got this. Meanwhile, Gameaholic leaving the Ridley fight, successfully taking him down. Doesn't 2, 3, 4. Doesn't look like he picked up the tank, sitting on 4 tanks right now.
Yeah, which makes sense. He has a huge amount of health.
Yeah.
That was a really good Ridley fight.
Yeah, we unfortunately missed the fight, but having that much health, unless he went in there with 3 tanks and we just didn't notice.
Oh. No. He had...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gameaholic, please. Very, very nice Mother Brain 3 out of Richmond. Basically, more or less, no chance of death here, but anything can happen. So fingers crossed that he does not die and continues on and gets a PB.
Fingers crossed that he gets the ship a minute ago.
Right? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. We're just... Yeah, we see what we did. We see what we did.
Yeah, both these runners' execution is beautiful.
Richmond having no trouble with the Leo room.
Just so easily gets the moonfall.
Richmond making all this look easy, y'all.
Are we gonna see a shot in the climb?
We are.
We are.
We definitely do not disagree with that, because if you don't have enough run speed and therefore don't get the speed echoes going in, you will muck it up. And go, Rich.
GG to Richman.
He has finished in
Sub
first
50.
place. Yes, with an official SRL time of 49:52. GG to Richman3mm.
GG.
While Gameaholic making his way over to Torian to do the exact same thing Richman just did, which is blow up the planet and hopefully not save the animals.
Not even gonna stop to save the baby Metroid.
Nope, just gonna let the baby Metroid sacrifice itself. So, chat, what are you hoping for out of Gameaholic? You hoping he's gonna save the animals at the end? You hoping he's gonna kill them?
Indifferent. We're hoping that he just PBEs.
That too.
Looks like he's about 11 minutes left. Taunt the animals.
We're okay
Taunt
with
the animals, die in the room with them.
Slinky. We always get so worried when people go into the fishy loft room and face the fish. You always get so worried that someone is gonna just shoot all their supers into them. Oh my.
Richman heading straight to G4. Or Gameaholic heading straight to G4.
Richman's heading to collect his bounty. It's
Decora meat?
Yes, the Decora meat. It's been shipped from off of Zeb's, like there's
Yes, so we just pulled up Gameaholic splits. And Gameaholic is on PB pace.
oh very
By
nice.
about 25
Oh,
seconds.
bless RNGs in chat for Gameaholic. Give him your energy.
So this means that if Gameaholic has a good Torian, Gameaholic could save the animals and PB.
Give all that energy. Dear Force,
102.19 is the time to beat.
Dear Force for Richmond, make sure those get in chat as well.
And while you're waiting, make sure that you follow all those runners and our co-commentator Poppy. They're all working very hard to put in an amazing show.
Yes, and make sure you follow Frizz as well. Really awesome, amazing being. They definitely deserve your love and affection and follow, as do Gameaholic and Richmond.
You can use the spirit bomb and blow the planet up instantly. This better not be the sort of spirit bomb which will blow up the planet in 5 minutes, but actually takes 10-20 minute shows. Oh, and Gameaholic has all the ammo in the world, so Gameaholic will not have to worry about ammo at all.
That we forgot he picked up the extra supers and saw him leave 2 behind, and then, woo! Alright, he has plenty. Just leaving them all behind.
Oh no, he's going to powerbomb these.
No.
That's fine. It's just laggy. And he gets two supers from that. Like 1 or 2 supers from that. It looked like.
Theoretically, if he had, do we know how many powerbomb packs he picked up? Was it 2?
2.
2? Not 3. Because we were gonna say if he'd had extra, he could have just crystal flashed it here. But...
No, not enough ammo.
Well, had he done different in the last Metroid room, picked up the power bombs he needed, we meant. Oh, but then you.
No.
No, you can't do that because of Mother Brain.
Yeah, with 3015, that's not enough ammo.
Duh, Poppy. Hi, we played this game.
Yep, and it makes perfect sense to do what you're comfortable with. The Metroid bomb strat is really, really weird. There's a tutorial in Gala's movement tutorial. Gala goes over it, and the mechanics of it are way stranger than we ever would have imagined. With that, the first bomb explosion will push you upwards, and then it expands outwards through a second layer of explosion, and that's what actually gets the Metroids off of you, which is just weird.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. So Gameaholic going with the freeze the rink from below strat there. Certainly cannot argue.
And space jumps through the third zeb. One super missed, but that's perfectly fine. That was a very nice zeb skip.
That was a really beautiful zeb skip.
Shooting uncharged shots at Mother Brain's head in hopes that it'll do a little bit of damage.
Can always hope. So it's going to be 20 shots here on Mother Brain, where catch-up starts at 16.
Oh!
Ouch! Oh, it gotta be extra.
This is fine.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it.
Not like this is fine. Perfectly fine. Gameaholic gets through with flying colors.
Unintended there.
Completely.
So, Gameaholic looks, unfortunately, not quite sub-hour, but this could easily be a 1-minute PB. So get your baby thumps out in chat.
Yeah!
For the saddest moment in video game history.
Yes! It's poor Metroid. It just wants to protect you and save you, and it just wants to be there for you.
Gameaholic's current PB is a 102. So this is definitely going to be a PB. We think there's even time to save the animals and still PB.
Oh, we had to look away. It's so hard to watch that every time. I cry every time the baby dies.
And now, Gameaholic is going to finish off the game with flying colors.
Pun intended.
Unintended.
Alright, so Gameaholic waiting a few seconds here before taking the initial jump. Typically what you want to do is jump when you see the last E and escape and pressing up against that wall. You should get out of there in 3 minutes exactly.
Let's give Gameaholic all of our energy for the PB.
Go, Gameaholic, go!
Playing it very safe in the Leo room, and that's smart. It's way better than falling all the way down by trying to be fancy.
Gosh, we've had so many runs right there. That is such a smart decision. Gameaholic's smarter than us, that's for sure.
Going into the climb, this is the last barrier to the run.
Those animals out of chat. We didn't want to save
Taking
those
it
animals.
very safe doing a right side climb.
Oh wow, unfortunately not making that platform. I've actually never seen that before.
So Gameaholic definitely gonna make it out with enough time to have saved the animals and still PB'd. Definitely going to have.
No. Good job, Gameaholic. Don't save those animals. Don't listen to Freya's. Don't save those animals.
Gameaholic finishing with a time of 1:01:39. That is a 40-second PB. So huge congratulations to Gameaholic.
GG, and that is improved their personal best by 42 seconds according to the SRL time, with an official SRL time of 1:01:40. So GG, y'all, to Gameaholic. Very, very good game, and it looks like Richmond still going with the races. The timer is still running. Wondering when he's gonna finish that up.
So huge congratulations to both of these runners. They both put in an amazing show. They both had amazing runs. And while you're here, follow the runners. Follow our co-commentator Poppy.
Follow Freya's.
And follow your hearts.
Yes, follow your hearts, exactly. Follow Feasel too. Make sure to have that poutine and potatoes ready, as we've been given new insider information. That's +2 to catching Feasel.
We hear that you can follow Feasel straight to tacos, poutine, and potatoes.
Yes, yeah. So if you're ever hungry and want poutine and potatoes and tacos, follow Feasel, and you can be sure that you're going to find the right restaurant for you. Thank you everyone so much for showing up. We are Poplars, and we will